So the idea of leaning and letting yourself just gradually go into this run, take it easy, but be with all the focuses. Okay? So for those of you who have the materials, really review this stuff and try to really master all of the materials so that when you go into that run, you've got these focuses working for you. But especially the posture and relaxing your legs. Okay? There's one last thing that is helpful when you're running, when you're getting into this run. This is not really taught in many coaching circles. And I'll talk to you guys about this. I don't even mention this in my beginning classes. But when you're running, you want to make sure that every stride you take, your hip goes back with that leg. You don't hold yourself stiff and rigid in here. Let your pelvis rotate with your stride. So as my leg swings, my hip goes back with it. Okay? What that does is this. If my stride, I'm never trying to reach forward with my legs. If I want a longer stride, I'm definitely not going to reach further forward because I'm just putting the brakes on more. The road's coming at me. I don't want to put the brakes on. I want to have my stride open behind me. That's how the Kenyans run. They have this huge rearward stride. But that's what he's talking about, getting this hip flexor open. Okay? So at some point when your pelvis gets really loose while you're running, you can actually, if you need to go up a hill, or if you want to actually sprint or get some faster speed, you can use these obliques. This is the new stuff. You can use your obliques to drive your hip. Don't use your legs ever to power your body. Use the stronger muscles. These are much stronger. Your obliques can power that hip. As long as your leg is aligned, this hip will drive that leg because these obliques are working. Okay? And this takes a little practice. So if some of you are beginning doing this, really just practice relaxing your pelvis at first. Once you feel like you've got that down, then you can try powering your pelvis if you really need to crank up a hill or sprint at the end. Okay? The best thing you can do for yourself is, and this is why it's called ChiRunning. I took all this stuff right from Tai Chi. Tai Chi has to do with cooperating with forces. So you're cooperating with the pull of gravity, the force of gravity. You're cooperating by leaning into it. But you also need to be very astute at cooperating with the force of the road coming at you, right? There's two forces. Gravity's pulling you this way, but the road wants to push you this way. If I'm running down the road's coming at me. So that's why I'm leaning. I want to make sure my foot lands and swings in the same direction the road is going. Be sure when you're running, you're not reaching with that leg and landing out in front of you. That's a mistake. That's how you get bad knees, bad hips, bad back. You want to make sure that your feet, your lower body is moving with the road. Your upper body is moving with gravity. Okay? Good. So just work on those principles as you get into the transition into the run.